I'm Lola Blanc, and my Letterboxd handle is Lola Blanc.
What are your last 4 watched?
Okay. First one was a missing piece for me in Jonathan Glazer's filmography, Birth, which I was obsessed with. One of the most uncomfortable premises of a film, but so beautifully done and so tense, and just speaks to so many themes that I think are interesting about like how people act crazy when they're experiencing grief. I loved it so much. Jonathan Glazer is maybe my favorite director now because I love every movie so much. And my rating, I think, was 4.5 stars, but I kind of want to upgrade it to 5.
You should. I think I'm at 4.5 for Birth as well, but on rewatch, it might get the 5. Nicole Kidman's haircut, incredible.
She looks amazing in that film. We have All the President's Men, which I watched on a plane and did not know what I was getting into. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time, even though I obviously know how the story ends. It just spoke to so many themes about how free press is such an important check on political power, not relevant at all in today's society. I rated it, again, 4.5, but again, why am I doing 4.5? I think I'm just scared to do that extra half. I'm like, well, what really deserves a 5?
Sometimes I save the 5-star for the rewatch. That's when it really locks in for me. So it's okay. Everybody uses Letterboxd in their own way.
The First Omen. The prequel to The Omen, which I don't think people are talking about enough, to be honest. As somebody who loves horror, loves women-directed horror, loves stylized horror, I was so pleasantly surprised about how artful it was for a studio film, how scary it was. There were a couple of scenes in that movie I was like, that is chilling. And I watched so many horror movies, so that is pretty special, I think.
Yeah, that was one of the best horror movies of last year.
I think so, too.
Yeah, and you're a horror filmmaker yourself.
I am a horror filmmaker myself, yes. And of course, I delve into culty themes in my album and in my podcast, and so I love whenever there's a religious extremist angle in a horror movie. It's kind of my favorite. Also 4.5 stars, I think.
Wow, I'm sensing a theme here.
Yes.
Are you giving hearts as well out?
I don't think I do the hearts.
You don't?
I don't think I know about the hearts.
Okay, again, everybody can use it in their own way, but there are some movies that are 1 star and a heart to me, and there are some movies that are 5 stars and no heart to me.
Interesting.
Would you give any hearts out to any of the movies you said?
I would give hearts out to all of these, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
I'm on a really good, everything I've been watching I really like. Another cool thing about The First Omen is that the composer, Mark Corvin, who's also the composer for The Witch and The Lighthouse, actually contributed an interlude to my album, as well as another composer. So I'm trying to make it cinematic. I'm trying to weave all of my worlds together, and hopefully I did that. The last one I just watched, I cannot believe that I had not heard of this film before because it is so relevant to so much of my own personal art and this album, and it's just so much of what I do. A Face in the Crowd from 1957, Andy Griffith's breakout role as a demagogue who skyrockets to fame. I just found the movie gripping and so timely. I could not believe it was made in 1957. It speaks to themes of influence and how that can become a corrupting force. The more power you have to influence people and to sway them, the more it can make you into kind of just a bad person. And also just who are we selecting to become influential? Why are they becoming influential? Should we really be listening to them? These are all themes that I'm personally just fascinated by. I'm exploring them on my album too. This idea of us following someone and putting our trust in them, and how when we are in a period of grief or pain, we are more susceptible to believe in kind of crazy things and listen to people who are really, really loud. My album is called Crowd Pleaser. So there are themes of demagoguery and charlatanism, if those are the right words. That's a lot of what I'm exploring, and that's a lot of the films that I love. And yet you might find a theme on some of my Letterboxd likes that I'm going to, or hearts that I'm going to do.
Hearts.